If you've just woken up grumpy and nothing seems to cheer you up, maybe a good old murder mystery will, just like our buddy Sherlock Holmes. So take a deep breath and let's get serious. Here are 10 things you need to keep in mind if you're planning to commit the perfect crime. In the world of crime, sometimes the smallest detail can be the difference between getting away with it and spending the rest of your life behind bars. Today, we're going through 10 tiny details that ended up exposing real criminals in real-life murder cases. Number 1. The dirt under your shoes. You can't be a classy killer and walk around with muddy shoes. Style matters in this profession. Back in 1959 in Austria, the police suspected a man but had no solid evidence against him. That was until someone noticed mud stuck in the sole of his shoe. Problem is, the route he claimed to walk didn't include any muddy areas. But the crime scene was deep in the woods, and after analyzing the soil, they found an exact match between his shoes and the crime scene. Lesson: clean shoes, clean sole. Number 2. A good killer never skips a haircut. It's a love story between him and his barber. You either go full Jason Statham or cover it all up with a solid headscarf. Just make sure it's a personal choice, because a single hair strand can drag you straight into prison. Like what happened in a US murder case that was cold for 43 years. No witnesses, no cameras, no clues, just one hair found on the victim's clothes. Thanks to DNA tech, they tracked the guy down decades later. By then, he had Alzheimer's and didn't even know why they arrested him. Tough luck, Grandpa. Still with me? Want tip number 3? Well done, legend. That's the spirit. Now listen up. I know committing a murder can be, nerve-wracking. Anxiety hits and people get hungry or thirsty. But for the love of crime, control yourself. Even if the victim's fridge has your favorite rice pudding and you haven't had breakfast, do not take a bite or a sip. One genius pulled off the perfect murder. Then, in a moment of victory, he had a sip of water and left his only fingerprint on the glass. And another genius brought his own lunchbox and water bottle to a hit job. After he did the deed, he left his empty bottle right next to the body. Hydration matters, sure, but maybe not during a murder. Stay hydrated, but stay smart. Number 4, make sure your victim is on an empty stomach, or on a trendy fasting diet. Because in one case, detectives found a very specific meal in the victim's stomach. Only one restaurant in the whole city served it. They checked the CCTV, and guess who was sitting at the next table ordering the exact same thing? Our criminal foodie. Greed kills, folks. And finally, number 5, be independent. Learn to clean up after yourself. Mom's not going to show up and tidy your crime scene. Don't be like the guy who tried to do laundry after the murder. He loaded up the washer with his blood-stained clothes, but didn't make it past the spin cycle. He was arrested before the rinse. Maybe sign up for our time management and home care course. We have a mom group ready to help. Stay tuned for more crime scene tips and tricks. In the